Shake Sugaree Americana Residency. My name is Jonathan Byrd, and these are the Pickup Cowboys. Tonight's a real special night because for the first time we have our new album called Pickup Cowboy. Available at the general store right there under the lamp. Some of y'all have pre-ordered, and we have your orders here tonight. Thank you so much for helping us out, supporting us with your purchase. How many people have never been here before, never been to one of our shows? How many people? Yeah, awesome. Well, if you didn't know, this little community right here is called White Cross. And every spring and every fall, there's the White Cross tractor pull. And if you've never been, it's the event of the year, guaranteed. There's been some confusion as to whether you'd say I'm in White Cross, or it might be small enough you'd say I'm at White Cross. I like to say I'm on White Cross, like it's a drug. And I wrote this song when I was on White Cross. She drove a farm all from 56. I never seen one do that before. She backed up, took the sled and hitched, put in her distance and a little bit more. I met my baby at the tractor pull. I met my baby at the tractor pull. She dropped the hammer on my heart and soul. I met my baby at the tractor pull. I saw that woman and I lost the wheel, going faster than I should have gone. Now I'm older and I got the feel, you know, I can pull steady all night long. I met my baby at the tractor pull. I met my baby at the tractor pull. She dropped the hammer on my heart and soul. I met my baby at the tractor pull. Blue. She make that old horse run like new. It ain't how fast, it's how far. We got a love that's built to last. Can't nobody compete with her, no. She's the only model in her class. I met my baby at the tractor pull. Come on! I met my baby at the tractor pull. She dropped the hammer on my heart and soul. I met my baby at the tractor pull. I met my baby at the tractor pull. I met my baby at the tractor pull. She dropped the hammer on my heart and soul. No, I met my baby at the tractor pull. The Shake Sugaree Americana Residency live from the Kraken on White Cross, North Carolina. I'm your host, Jonathan Byrd. These are the Pickup Cowboys. Mr. Austin McCall on the drums. Johnny Waken on the guitar. I think this is the 6th week of our global pandemic tour 2020. Traveling all over Orange County, North Carolina to get to the Kraken, play our show. We got Dakota Stokes on the camera, Spencer Scholes on the camera, Barbara Ford running the video production, and the sweet, honey sweet, sticky sounds of Mr. Barry Tomlinson on the audio. Thanks for joining us. Be generous with your tips if you can. Stay with us if you can't. We love having you to be part of a community, and you can tip. We left the instructions how to tip there. But stick around and listen to music. We're playing from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, just like we do every Wednesday here on the Shake Sugaree Americana Residency. When the red buds are blooming, they bow down to you. With the rain and the bridle all wet with the dew, oh, the bells shake and jangle on the pony you ride. With your maids all in yellow and the jacks by your side. I have laid in the shadows just to watch you go by. With the wind in the willows and the sun in the sky, when you cross the broad river and the foam and the tide, with your maids all in yellow and the jacks by your side. Lady, would you ever be mine? With your hair dark and curly and your saddle so fine, with your feet shod in leather, would you walk as my bride? Your maids all in yellow and the jacks by your side. sing you a song. And I'll pick you a daisy for the summer so long. There's a run to the fallow and the fallow will hide. From your maids all in yellow and the jacks by your side. The maids all in yellow and the jacks by your side. Thanks, y'all. Good start. It's another all request Wednesday night. Shake Sugaree. Thanks for leaving your request on Facebook and Instagram. This one goes out to somebody. I'll read a list of names later. It's quiet. We're stranded by a handful of rain. I just want to sleep, but I can't find a place. You say turn the music off. Your lover's on the phone, on the edge all alone. Blindfolded, you're trying to touch love's ghost. It whispers, you hear it, and the spirit's so close. The janitor walks by and talks to the trash. But his conscience is clear. His world is a mirror. You can't be alone for fear of your reflection all around on the edge looking down. So little, so serious, delirious you. He loves loneliness too. What's that? He can't hear you. You're breaking up again. Well, he's down in a tunnel, and he can't see the end. Oh, the battery's dead. Yeah, the needle's in the red. He would have texted instead, but there's no place to park on the edge in the dark. Forever is murder. I heard you say so. God as her witness. Eve wants to know, what's the statute of limitations for original sin? She's evicted and naked at the airport again. Lots of wives should have stayed. She just turned around away, and the agent at the gate said your exodus has been delayed. God's harder on girls. God's harder on girls. On the edge of the world. On the edge of the world. Thanks, y'all. Like what you hear, we left instructions for how to tip there on the bottom of the screen, PayPal and Venmo that will stand by us. Thanks for being so generous to us over these weeks of lockdown. You've been really great to us. We've helped to pay our crew and helped to pay the band. And we've even put a little bit of money every week into the Kraken GoFundMe page, which is a GoFundMe page that was started to help keep this venue alive and help get the bartenders through this time and all that. You can check it out on GoFundMe.org. Just look for Love the Kraken, Kraken, Love the Kraken, and give the Kraken a little love. Let's see around. I threw my strap. Oh, that was dramatic. Not traumatic, just dramatic. Got to throw your strap sometimes. We had a request from Susan Walser. I think this is actually the third time she's requested this song. And I didn't know it. I mean, I wrote it and everything, but that doesn't mean I know a song. So I had to go back and learn it, which I did the past couple days. And I thank you, Susan, for being so patient with me and letting me learn this song. and get it back. This is another song off a record called Mother Tongue, same record that last song was off of, and I made the record in Denmark with a group called the Sentimentals. You have to check them out. They recorded with so many great people, Anna Eggy and Anthony DaCosta and Corin Raymond, and some of my favorites. And they made a record with me called Mother Tongue, and this is a song that's loosely based on the relationship between Søren Kierkegaard and Regina Olsen. I'm sure y'all are familiar with the story. Maybe not, but this is called I Don't Understand Myself. I hang my hat on her door, and she whispers like a war. She doesn't have to win me, I'm helpless in her eyes. Old lovers send her letters and speak if they know her. She sees what they don't show her and finds me where I hide, but I don't understand myself with her. No, I don't understand myself. In the bedroom and the kitchen, she calls me her magician. It's a difficult position, and I'm trying to make it last. She keeps me in the present. It's a gift she gives me daily. My heart waits in the future until her moods are past, but I don't understand myself with her. No, I don't understand myself. Now the yellow hammer glistens, and far away she listens. The world is filled with music, and the queen dances with a fool. She gathers sand together, her castles last forever. Even rust finds favor in her golden rule, but I don't understand myself with her. No, I don't understand myself. Now the river sits in silence, the preacher studies science, the children all baptize him back into the world. The rain falls like her long hair, the day is dark and wanting. I know she's like the weather, unable to be held, but I don't understand myself with her. No, I don't understand myself with her. No, I don't understand myself with her. No, I don't understand myself. There you go, Susan. Thanks for making me learn that. I am an oak tree. It doesn't start in the present tense. It starts in the past tense. Who wrote this song? This is crazy. Not ashamed to start over. Well, I was an oak tree. It took 1,000 years to grow. And I've seen kingdoms come and go. I've seen the losers turn to lords and back again. I held the rebels when they hung them from my limbs. When men of fortune cast their futures on the sea, it's when they came for me. I was a slave ship under the standard of the cross, a hallelujah holocaust. And half were dead before we reached the other shore, and the captain never saw the coming storm that swept around the Cape and took us by surprise, and only 8 survived. I was a campfire, a pile of driftwood in the sand, and the only comfort in this land. And 8 hungry sailors roasted acorns that they'd found, and left me burning as they stumbled toward the sound of a church bell ringing out above the ocean wind. And I was born again. I'm an oak tree out along the wild Cape Fear, and there is talk of freedom here. Where is the kingdom that was here before I came? Where have the people gone who only left their names? A revolution's just a circle after all, and every kingdom falls. Now, I'm an oak tree. If it takes 1,000 years to grow, I'll see kingdoms come and go. I'll see kingdoms come and go. Hey. Can't see it, it's right. California farm town. The end of the day, you could smell the feedlot 10 miles away. Now if I had $1 for every head out there, I'd be in Pebble Beach smoking herb like a millionaire. A tractor and dust from the ground. In nigh on 2 weeks, it'll still be around. 'Cause outside Fresno, it's a flat all day, and if it was clear as a bell, you couldn't see nothing anyway. From Gilroy to Sequoia, there's enough work to be done. Keep a fella like me busy till kingdom come. And if you stood on the back of my combine, you still never see the end of the San Joaquin and Eli's cotton gin. People everywhere, I can understand, as you're hard-working folks. I'm a hard-working man, and with our lives and with our hands, we feed the land, to feed the land. feed the land. From Gilroy to Sequoia, there's enough work to be done. Keep a fellow like me busy till kingdom come. And if you stood on the back of my paycheck, you still never see the end of the San Joaquin, Eli's cotton gin, of the flatland, Eli's cotton gin, of the San Joaquin, Eli's cotton gin. You're watching the Shake Sugaree Americana Residency live from the Kraken on White Cross. Just want to thank David Minconi and also the North Carolina Arts Council for publishing a great article about what artists are doing right now during lockdown to get along, and including a huge section wherein he interviewed me about the Shake Sugaree and things that I'm doing. Also the online songwriting retreat, which I do on the weekend. I teach people songwriting. I mean, I kind of teach people songwriting. Mostly I make them write a song. And the commitment is definitely worth something. We got 2 weekends coming up, May 15th through the 17th, and then 22nd through the 24th. 15th through the 17th is almost sold out. There's only 2 seats left, and we're wide open for the next weekend. If you want to do that, something you want to get together with us and write a song. We use Zoom. This great thing happened. Everybody learned how to use Zoom. I used to spend like 30 minutes at the beginning of the retreat teaching people how to use Zoom, and everybody's like, yeah, we know how to do it now. And of course, we're here every Wednesday, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, playing your requests. We sure miss our crew. Miss James and Monica and Phil. Phil brought us some flowers. Bobby stopped by. Every now and then some people stop by and say hey. And we appreciate that too. People waving out the window. We even had a parade one time. It was cool. It's a train song. You have to play at least one train song every night, or you lose your country music license. The union is very strict about that. But what I want to know is, if you're out there in internet land, I know it might not be able to hear you, but I think the neighbors might be able to hear you. What does the conductor say right before the train is about to leave the station? Wow, I heard that. Must have been the whole town. But he held a toothpick between his teeth, a mischievous carpenter. She boarded the train and gave him a kiss, a tentative wanderer. Starlight, star bright, you're the only star I've got tonight. Starlight. Her hair and showed her the dough, no more than a bargainer. She followed it back to the sleeping car. Oh, St. Christopher. Starlight, star bright, you're the only star I've got tonight. Starlight. We play this with a live audience. A lot of people like to sing along. It's a pretty simple chorus. And you might want to sing along at home too, so I'll just tell you the words of this chorus. It's pretty easy. It just goes, starlight, star bright, you're the only star I've got tonight. Starlight. I wrote that. I know. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Starlight, star bright, you're the only star I've got tonight. Starlight. That'll get you all the way to Thunder Bay, wait outside the Finlandia. I know a man who'll give you a room, you don't have to work for him. Starlight, star bright, you're the only star I've got tonight. Starlight. Kept a chugging on through St. Paul, her face in the window, drinking black coffee and cutting her hair on the white linoleum. Starlight, star bright, you're the only star I've got tonight. Starlight. And then he just does that. And it's like, I don't even know what I said, but I like it. Hey, you know what's sexy? Universal health care, baby. Ah! Poor people in this country don't go to the doctor. Go to work. Ain't no sick days for the housemaid. No quarantine for the maitre d'. You can't wash off the stain or explain the shame of Obama don't care that you don't even make enough to be subsidized. Your unhappy meal got supersized. The 27 people in China can infect the whole world. I'm trying to say, what about Leon laying your bricks? What if he gets sick? There goes Maria. Wouldn't want to be ya. What about Cyrus? He got the virus. How close to your home is this disease today? Just a sneeze away, and Leon needs to pay. 3 kids at home, all the savings gone for a catastrophic plan. I tell you what, man, they are aptly named. Hey, tuberculosis was sexy in the Victorian age. We've come a long way from the sanitarium to looking back on Earth like a big aquarium. The big blue ball, that's it. That's all. And ain't nothing sexy about blue balls. Y'all wondered how I was gonna bring it back. Well, let me give you this fact. The health of anyone affects the health of everyone. And right now, you want to touch? Not much. I'm not fond of them, but I take a whole body condom. Well, thanks to the internet, I haven't seen all the porn yet. Just don't touch the keys. They say that video went viral. We're all in denial, feeling like a fool, like that dream where you're in school and you realize you're only wearing underwear. And that could be sexy with the right flair. But you know what's really sexy? Universal health care.
Okay.
And Mama said, Mama's got wheels. I mean,
what? Can you little bass there? That's just some sound.
I got unplugged by a camera. And now I'm experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by. Plug it into that white pedal. Right there.
No. Okay, let's try this.
All right, let's try it. Here we go. We're professionals. Don't try this at home, people. Don't try this at home. 1, 2, 3. It's a 63 with the heated seats, a little Detroit steel. Mama's got wheels, not a lot of flash, paid for in cash. Everything is real. Mama's got wheels. You wanna ride? You pay for the gas. You wanna drive? Don't drive me too fast. You wanna know how quality feels? Mama's got wheels, baby. Mama's got wheels. feel this way. Let's make a deal. Now, Mama's got wheels. All it needs is love. And a tender touch. It's got the factory seal. Mama's got a wheel. You wanna ride? You pay for the gas. You wanna drive? Don't drive me too fast. You wanna know how quality feels? Well, Mama's got wheels, baby. Mama's got wheels, honey. Mama's got wheels. Yeah. All right.
Like that.
This has been for a couple of years now. I've been in our laboratory, and I appreciate y'all letting us experiment. And I learned how to play the bass at this gig.
That's fun. I learned how to play the bass.
Austin McCall learned how to play the bass, singing harmonies, all kind of stuff. I'd like to play a song off our record, Jonathan Byrd and the Pickup Cowboys, eponymous record. And this is a song, a lot of people ask me where I get my song ideas. Like, where do you get your inspiration, your ideas? And I subscribe to the Idea of the Month Club. It's $24.99, and you get 2 ideas a month. And it's a pretty good deal. Good song ideas. No, that's not true. There's no Idea of the Month Club. Unfortunately, there's no Idea of the Month Club. If you follow some good authors on Twitter, it's just about the same. Anyway, I'll tell you where I got this song. I was driving across southern Ontario. I stopped in at a gas station. And walked down to the end of the counter to get a cup of coffee. And I ran across one of those big 30-gallon trash cans that appeared to be entirely full of lottery tickets. I say it appeared to be. I have a scientific mind. I needed to peer review the situation. So I stuck my hand about a third of the way down that trash can. I did. And I pulled up a bunch of lottery tickets, big bushel of them. I looked underneath them, and again, the trash can appeared to be entirely filled with lottery tickets. But I really had to know now. I stuck my hand about 2/3 of the way down there, and I had to actually cock my leg up a little bit. The guy at the counter is looking down at me. What's this crazy cowboy doing up here in Ontario, digging through the trash, you know? I stuck my hand about 2/3 of the way down there and pulled up as many lottery tickets as I could. And again, it appeared to be entirely full of lottery tickets. But now I really had to know. I had to go all the way, you know? Just to be able to tell you tonight with veracity that it was entirely full of lottery tickets. So I stuck my hand all the way down in there. I mean, I had to cock my leg way up, almost came off the ground, all the way down to the bottom. I scooped up that whole bushel of lottery tickets. And there, at the very bottom of the trash can, that's where I found this song. Well, the lottery's 20 million, and you have to play to win. The factory girls are shopping for their kids. This side of town is pretty safe this time of the day. Even Jesus couldn't tell the truth and live. I'd got debts I can't pay. Sorry, try again. Ain't nobody hiring guys like me. 3 hot meals a day if I break parole. You know, something's got to give and nothing's free. I've seen the light. I'm not taking it. I'm taking it back. Well, I love a fast woman, and you have to play to win. I hope she doesn't turn the engine off. There's a camera in the window. You can't see my situation, and I don't know what to do about these dogs. I spent a dime to make a nickel. Sorry, try again. I never hurt nobody in my life. I'm buying one last ticket, and I'm taking off the safety. I go over if I can't get by. I've seen the light. I'm not taking it. I'm taking it back. I've seen the light. I'm not taking it, I'm taking it back. That's the story of my life. Sorry, try again. I might as well not even use the mask. This guy knows my name, hell, he don't get the money. If he's friendly enough, I'll give him half, and that leaves one last dollar, and you have to play to win. I'll stuff it in the box for kids in need. There's a 30-gallon can down there at the end of the counter, slapped full of receipts for empty dreams. I've seen the light. I'm not taking it, I'm taking it back. I've seen the light. I'm not taking it, I'm taking it back. My dream, a star in the night. Oh, how I see you shining bright. You're so far away, but still in my sight. Amelia, my dream, you're my guiding light. Amelia, my dream, strong as the wind. Oh, how I feel my poor heartache mend. And long lost my faith returns to me again. Amelia, my dream, there can be no end. Me Amelia, my dream, you were the first, a wild running stream for a young man's thirst, a moonshiner's prayer and a coal miner's curse. Amelia, my dream, your banks have burst. My dream, the eyes of a doe, a watch for our children wherever you go. They're the color of leaves, they're the color of snow. Amelia, my dream, I still love you so. Amelia, my dream, a feather from the sky, we'll be together by and by, in the dawn after time, in the heavens so high. Amelia, my dream, I am learning to fly. Amelia, my dream, in the water so deep, my love ripples over the bank so steep. The love that we sow is the love that we reap. Amelia, my dream, in the harvest of sleep. Thanks so much for joining us again for the Shake Sugaree Americana Residency. We're going to take about a 10-minute break and we'll be back with some more music. This is an all-request night, and you've left your requests on my Facebook page, on the Instagram page. If you don't know what I'm talking about, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Leave us a request on Monday morning. We'll play it on Wednesday morning, rather. We'll play it on Wednesday night. We're here every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. We'd like to thank the Kraken for allowing us to come into this space and do this. Also, we got these wonderful t-shirts, and you should have your t-shirt by now. If not, then today, next couple days. This is the Global Pandemic Tour 2020, Loneliness is Poverty. And this is what we're doing right now. This is a celebration of you, in fact, for supporting us so well. We can't come to you, but you can come to us via the internet. This is the first piece of merchandise we have with Austin McCall on the front without a shirt on, ladies. Got him in royal blue and, of course, classic black. You look at jonathanbyrd.com/ or the-store, I believe you'll find that. Oh, yeah, thanks for the parade. Leave your tips. We left you instructions on how to tip there at the bottom of the screen. PayPal and Venmo. Be careful, be generous if you can, and if you can't afford a tip, please just stay with us. And the thing that you can do right now, everybody, is share the live stream. Just click that share button and share it with people. Start a watch party. Invite your friends to watch with you, and they will thank you for it, and we will thank you for it. Oh, yeah. Right now, I'd like to celebrate some people, some essential workers. I'm not talking about the people at the grocery store, although they're closely related. Not talking about the medical workers, although they're closely related. We like to celebrate them too. But I'm talking about some men and women who drive across this country bringing the things that you need. The toilet paper, the hand sanitizer, the cabbage, the dried beans, all that stuff that is sold out at the grocery store. Somebody had to bring it in. Somebody's got to bring it in again. And we're celebrating them right now with this song. It's called A Big Truck Brought It. Meeker Kenworth running strong for regional bulk or hauling logs. Air suspension gives a nice soft ride, and the fairing's got a toolbox inside. Piano hinge doors stay quiet and square, and that huck-bolted cab ain't going nowhere. The 600 horses charging straight and true, and it's aerodynamic to save you fuel. Well, if you got it, a big truck brought it, oh yeah. And if you want it, there's a big truck on. I said if you got it, a big truck brought it, oh yeah. And if you want it, there's a big truck on. Hey John, picture a semi in your mind. The flat nose grill and the red oval sign. The classic looking semi, it was defined by the Peterbilt, a 389. The new model's got a sloped grill hood, and that lets you see the road real good. If you like that, John, that's just fine. But me, I'd drive a 389. But if you got it, a big truck brought it. If you want it, sing along at home. If you want it, there's a big truck on. If you got it, brought it. A big truck brought it. If you want it, there's a big truck on it. Take them down the highway, John. Go by many names, all a little different, but one thing's the same, whether Sterling, Mac, or Western Star. A big rig brought it to where you are. If it's Freightliner or Eagle, the Volvo or Ford, with Playboy mud flaps or baby on board, hauling solid gold or a load of manure, a big truck brought it, you could be sure. Sing if you got it. A big truck brought it. You want it. If you want it, there's a big truck on. I said if you got it, a big truck brought it. Oh yeah. And if you want it, there's a big truck on. If you want it, if you want it, there's a big truck on. Be right back. Barcelona is a shining jewel along the coast of Spain. And if I ever had the chance, I'd sail to her again. Well, if I was to go again, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd bring back a tapestry for you. And Marseille is a shining jewel along the coast of France. I'd sail to her again if I had the chance. If I was to go again, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd bring back a bottle of wine for you, oh, for you. Sunshine and seas of lapis blue. I'd bring back the sea foam from the shores of Malibu. For you, all for you. Naples is a faded jewel on the coast of Italy, and all the merchants hustle for a sailor's hard-earned fee. And if I was to go again, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd bring back some leather shoes for you. Galway is a shining jewel along the Irish coast. Of all the places that I've been, I think I love it most. Well, if I was to go again, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd bring back a bolt of lace for you, oh, for you. Sunshine and seas of lapis blue. I'd bring back the sea foam from the shores of Malibu. For you, all for you.
Thanks for tuning in to the Shake Sugaree Americana Residency with Jonathan Byrd and his Pickup Cowboys. You can show your support and help keep us rocking every Wednesday night by donating to our online tip jar.
I found you on the floor tonight, and one more
He's a pickup cowboy, crying up I-35. He went and got his heart broke down in South Padre Island. Now he's driving to Sioux Falls with 2 bald tires. He's a pickup cowboy. He's a lowly roller. He don't need much money, living on buffalo jerky and Tupelo honey and fishing for breakfast. In the muddy Missouri, he's a pickup cowboy. And good dogs get better till they die. Till they die. He's an Indian summer back in South Dakota, sleeping in his teepee and living like a Lakota with his long blonde hair, his long blue yodel. He's a pickup cowboy. Welcome back, y'all. That one goes out to Cindy Jones and her dog Rue. Sorry to hear about Rue. It happens to the best of us. Rue was a good dog. It's another all-request Wednesday, Shake Sugaree Americana Residency. We're here from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks for joining us once again. If you can tip, please do. This is our only source of income from performing for right now. If you can't, please just stay with us. One of the most valuable things you can do, whether you tip or not, is just to hit that share button right now. Start a watch party. Invite your friends in. This is all live. You can all watch the same thing. If they're in Europe or they're in Canada or they're in Japan, wherever they are, they can all watch us on the internet. And we appreciate you sharing the love that we're putting out and sharing your love with us from the other side there. This is a new song called Earth is Heaven. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hands. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hands. How do birds find their way? There's a star that never moves. It's a turning wheel. It's a turning wheel. There's a child in these woods. She holds a lamp to light her way, night and day, night and day. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hand. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hand. Every color's in the sun. Every voice is in the song. We belong. Everybody. We belong. Dance the rhythm of the days. It's the only thing that's real. It's a turning wheel. It's a turning wheel. Let every word be a hymn. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hand. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hand. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hands. Let every word, earth is heaven, earth is heaven, earth is heaven. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hand. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hand. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hand. Let every word be a hymn. Earth is heaven in your hand. One in the chamber and a full magazine. She got a barrel like you ain't never seen. She my 38 baby. She my 38 baby. She my 38 and baby shot a big old hole in my heart. You just a rabbit on a hickory stump. She says jump boy, you better jump. She my 38 and baby. She my 38 and baby. She my 38 and baby shot a big old hole in my heart. She got no safety when she's getting her kick. She shot a hole in the window of the Motel 6. Quick on the draw and her pattern is tight. She got her finger on the trigger tonight. She my 38 and baby. 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 She my 38 and baby shot a big old hole in my heart. Look out. She was a child and her daddy was hip. Made her a rattle with the Baker light grip. She my 38 and baby. She my 38 and baby. She my 38 and baby shot a big old hole in my heart. One to the heart and one to the head. I love that woman till the day that I'm dead. She my 38 and baby. She my 38 and baby. She my 38 and baby shot a big old hole in my heart. She got no safety when she's getting her kick. She shot a hole in the window of the Motel 6. Quick on the draw and her pattern is tight. She got a finger on the trigger tonight. She my 38 and baby. 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 She my 38 and baby baby shot a big old hole in my heart. 38 and baby shot a big old hole in my heart. Moss is green, oh, and wet on the elder tree. The river's angry, and so is the sea. I walk the bridge, I walk the bridge again to see the river girl weave and spin. If she lay sick, I would tend to her. She would be like a child to me. I walk the bridge, I walk the bridge again to see the river girl weave and spin. Her curtains, they are of the finest lace, and in the night they shield her face from me. I walk the bridge, I walk the bridge again to see the river girl weave and spin, to see the river girl weave and spin. Thanks, y'all. I didn't plan on taking my shirt off tonight, but
Gonna do it.
I don't know what's happening. It's just like an automatic, one of those automatic shirts. Some kind of AI built into it. It's like, it's time, Byrd. It's time, Byrd. Not not time though. We'll get a note now. Mr. Austin McCall here. Not only is he a drummer and he's learned how to play the bass and he's been picking up harmony singing. He's just been doing so many things in this crew and learning so many new techniques and new styles and new abilities. But he's really, unbeknownst to many of you, he's really a master of the pitch pipe. I mean, in fact, he wrote his doctoral thesis on the pitch pipe and the many variations thereof. But I'm just going to let Austin McCall take it away right now on the pitch pipe, if you would. Poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, bottom of the lake, poor Johnny. Poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, the boy went fishing and drowned it. I had a girl I loved the best, bottom of the lake, poor Johnny. Lord knows Johnny could have loved the rest, but the boy went fishing and drowned it. I said, poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, bottom of the lake, poor Johnny. Poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, the boy went fishing and drowned it. I had a bottle of 90 proof, bottom of the lake, poor John. I'd take one drink, he'd take two, and the boy went fishing and drowned it. I said, poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, bottom of the lake, poor John. Poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, the boy went fishing and drowned it. Johnny was using my good cane pole, bottom of the lake, poor John. Got so drunk that he couldn't keep a hold, and the boy went fishing and drowned it. I said, poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, bottom of the lake, poor John. Poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, the boy went fishing and drowned. I said, poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, bottom of the lake, poor Johnny. Poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, the boy went fishing and drowned it. Then what happened I never could tell. Bottom of the lake, poor Johnny. He never could handle his liquor well, and the boy went fishing and drowned it. I said, poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, bottom of the lake, poor Johnny. Poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, the boy went fishing and drowned. I said, poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, bottom of the lake, poor Johnny. Poor Johnny at the bottom of the lake, the boy went fishing and drowned it. Matt Faulkner requests a Corin Raymond song. Oh man. Well, you know we can do that. We'll do that in the third set. We'll play one of my favorite Corin Raymond songs. And yeah, thanks Matt. Thanks for tuning in. Love you so much. Y'all don't know Matt Faulkner. Matt's written a couple of our greatest hits. Do You Dream and Lakota Sioux, written by Matt Faulkner. And say hello out there in South Dakota. Now this song right here harkens back to a time, I don't know how it is where y'all are, but today I was kind of out and about, and I noticed there were a lot more people on the road. So it seems like we're getting back to abnormal. And but this song goes back to a time where people could actually congregate in enclosed spaces. And it also tells a little bit of my the relationship I had with my ex. Like, I was raised in the Southern Baptist Church, 7 generations of North Carolinians, and my dad was a preacher, and I married a nice Jewish girl from Bedford Village, New York, and we used to home church. That's what this is about right here. 2, 1, 2, 3. What's going on?
What's going on over there?
What is? You should have it.
Oh, no, you don't have any power, dude.
Why don't I have any power?
I don't know, but something happened.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love y'all ever stop to think about how much electricity it takes to make acoustic music. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's 8 o'clock and the neighbors are knocking to give us a ride to church. If we lay quiet, maybe they'll buy it. I think this plan could work. I hear him leaving, get under the sheets and celebrate good news. The best way to spend Sundays loving you. Baking the biscuits and making the fixins in your birthday suit. Frying up bacon, you might wear an apron, it's the safest thing to do. If you want coffee, get your hands off me, honey, 1 lump or 2. The best way to spend Sundays loving you. Hear the church bells ring and the sun shines down from up above. I hear the choir singing, hallelujah, God is love. It's 5 to 11 and I'm in heaven with you at home alone. Let's get to the neighbors and pick some tomatoes before they get back home. We'll make it out of town with a blanket on the ground by the time the preaching's through. The best way to spend Sundays loving you. The best way to spend Sundays loving you. Amen. Thanks, y'all. All right. Wind in the cypress and sand on the ground, falling down, film, falling down. The daughter of a farmer, well, she ran away to town, falling down, Velma, falling down. Your mama, and then you watched her fall, falling down, Velma, falling down. Your medicine is calling, can't you hear your medicine call? Falling down, Velma, falling down. Falling down. Stuart Taylor, now someone had to know. Falling down, Velma, falling down. With every man you've been with, well, the one by one they go. Falling down, Velma, falling down. Killing, your life ain't never the same. Falling down, Velma, falling down. Now they have your number, now they know your name. Falling down, Velma, falling down. Down, Velma, falling down. Falling down, Velma. Look at me, I look at you. We used to be birds, navigating the night together. You come to me, I come to you, yeah. We used to be birds, calling out in the sky for each other. To be birds, it's all there in the hinge of your hand and the way we turn. Did you ever wonder why you look to the sky to find me? I looked for you too, and one day I knew we used to be birds. We used to be birds. With me, I dance with you. We used to be birds. Here's a sweet little song to remind us. You say my name, I say your name. We used to be birds on a branch in the night for the lovers to find us. Now here we are and no one knows. We used to be birds. It's all there in the hinge of my hand and the We used to be birds. 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 Thanks so much, y'all. That's Austin McCall on the drums, Johnny Waken on the electric guitar, the Pickup Cowboys, we call them. My name is Jonathan Byrd. I'm your host for the Shake Sugaree Americana Residency here every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Please do share this live stream, start a watch party, and invite your friends. This is the best live stream on the internet as far as I know. It's pretty awesome, and we started about 1.5 years ago, so we got a jump start on everybody. And we have spent quite a bit of money and got this fantastic crew. Mr. Barry Tomlinson on the sound. If you like the sound, give Barry a shout there. He's wearing one of the new shirts there. Barbara Ford, video production. She's back there making sure the cameras are on point. Thanks so much, Barbara. She's running the videos during the break. And how'd y'all like that Crystal Bright? We got another Crystal Bright video coming during the break there. Thanks, Crystal, for being our virtual special guest. This time also Mr. Johnny Waken, the Waken Way series of videos. There was a little educational AV there for you. That was nice. And Dakota Stokes on the camera over here in this corner. And in this corner, Mr. Spencer Scholes running the camera. They're pointed at each other right now. Look at that. Isn't that great? They're all masked up. Who is that masked man? Also, tonight we saw Flashlight. Which was a poetry video that I read one of my poems from my book, and Dakota Stokes produced the video. So thank you, Dakota. We're going to be working on more stuff like that for the poetry. Y'all stay tuned, and during the breaks, we'll try to keep you entertained. Please do leave a tip there in the tip jar. I left you down there at the bottom of the screen. I left you PayPal and Venmo addresses. This is the only way we have of making money right now as performing artists. And if you can't afford a tip, please don't worry about it. Stick with us, sing along, have fun, share the video, leave us your comments and requests. The comments, especially in Facebook, the comments is like its own little party. It's amazing. I go home and read like 400 comments after the show is over. It's really fun. People meeting each other down there and sharing links to the, for example, sharing links to the T-shirt, which is the Global Pandemic Tour 2020 T-shirt. Show your pride from a safe distance. Now, you may have noticed, if you've been in our live audience, if you've been watching this live stream, you've noticed the North Carolina flag hanging up on the back wall. That's because we are right close to the capital, Raleigh, but even closer to a little town called Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's home of the University of North Carolina, which is the only state university in the United States to have graduated a class in the 18th century. The most expensive place to park in the state of North Carolina. We're going to take you out to the coast with this song here, out to a beautiful chain of islands that we call our Outer Banks. Places like Currituck, Corolla, Manteo, and Whalebone, Kitty Hawk, Ocracoke Island, where Blackbeard lived and died. The whole area known as the graveyard of the Atlantic for all the shipwrecks that happened there. And as the Spanish made their way up the coast hundreds of years ago, they always had horses with them. Even Columbus had 34 horses on those first 3 boats coming across an uncharted ocean. And as they made their way up to the graveyard of the Atlantic, they were shipwrecked and surprised by storms, stuck on sandbars and shoals. They would jettison their horses in order to make the ships light enough to move again. And they didn't always get all the horses back. And the horses they didn't get back, they swam to shore and they learned how to eat salt grass. And they dig pits in the sand with their hooves. They dig down 7 feet, 8 feet, 9 feet deep. And they make bowls for fresh water to seep into. And that's how they survived out there for about 400 years now. And they're still out there. We call them the wild ponies. She had legs like daggers and eyes like oceans, and her heart locked up in a hard combination. And I took her to the island to see the wild ponies. But see, I had a friend who had a concrete boat. It don't take as much as you might think to float. And he lived out on the island with the wild ponies. And we made a fire in the live oak trees and listened to the pirate breeze a blowing, and wondered how a man could be so far from home and still know where he's going. She drifted down from a shipwrecked town and landed here on the Pamlico Sound. She'd heard out on the island there were wild ponies. But I gave all I could give to her, a chance to see what she had heard, and a night out on the island with the wild ponies. But she didn't stay here like she didn't stay there, always looking for somewhere a little greener. Every time I see the ponies run, scared and hungry, wild and young, I see her. heard somebody say she died. Drinking one night on the ocean side, swimming to freedom like a wild pony. Well, I wish her well, I wish her peace. It's got to be lonely to be so free, always running like a wild pony. Yeah, living your life like a Thanks for sticking with us, everybody. This may be a little bit of the new normal right here. We sure do miss you. We miss you dancing in here. We miss you singing along. We miss you talking over the music, really. I miss all of it. I miss Brown Dog in the other room. Woo, 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 right in the middle of Wild Ponies, like really sensitive place. Go, woo. Get that dog howling. God, I miss it. Well, we're going to play one more song and take a break. And we're just going to keep on bringing you this music over the internet. You can tune in every Wednesday, and you can depend on us 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, the Shake Sugaree Americana Residency. Please share the feed with your friends. Leave us a tip. We left you instructions on how to tip there. You can get a T-shirt to show your pride, the Global Pandemic Tour 2020 T-shirt. Show your pride from a safe distance, if you would. And, you know, stay safe out there. And where am I? Where's my... Push it, baby. Happen again. We got to foolproof that thing. We got to duct tape that thing to the pedal. Here we go. You got your heart broke, what a joke. He was the cocaine kid with his duct tape shoes. He was singing the blues in the subway. Could have been a soldier, but he ran away. And Jackie said she saw him just the other day down at the crossroads, selling his soul for a new pair of shoes and a jelly roll. He's gonna hit the big time on his daddy's dime. He's got a band, so he don't have to keep time. He just smiles for the camera, practices his grammar, not that it matters. He can spit on a platter. He's the golden boy with a new love song. Are we all done him wrong? All the young Republicans sing along. The new Knights of Arabia, tickling your labia. Now you have a baby, a new democracy with the trickle-down economy. One for you, two for me. What you gonna do for me? I love you, baby. Never mind the gun. It's just a way to get things done. You're still my number one. I quit the Asian girl a long time ago. She's just a hoe. She makes a good stereo and a cheap pair of shoes, but she won't do like I tell her to. Not like you do. I only hit you when you deserve it. Do you like the way I serve it? Liberation with a side of occupation sauce. Now I'm the boss. Throw me a fatty and tell me who's your daddy. I was rolling through the heartland, thought I saw your old man out behind the black van with his rock and roll band, smoking the chainsaw. They fought the law and they won. No telling what kind of damage they done. kicking holes in the hotel rooms around Washington, rocking out the legislation and paying the DJ to get a little airplay. The Florida station took it all the way to #1. I knew right away that I wanted to play someday, so I had to start paying my dues to the country club. Gin in the bathtub, I got into trouble, but I got a good job. And you know, people love mediocrity. That's why they killed Socrates and Jesus, but they love me. I got straight C's, I know how to say cheese for the press, and I got no stains on my dress. No, never mind the gun, baby, let's have fun. I stopped seeing the isolationists years ago now. Swinging with the free trade, safe sex, get paid. You can buy the cheap toys if you're not unemployed. Shop for the calls and God bless Santa Claus. Flying through a hole in the ozone to your home. Stocking full of coal is gonna make a bigger hole. To fatten up my bankroll so I can buy a new soul. And I need a new soul. I don't smoke, don't drink, try hard not to think, wash my hands in the sink, skate around my own rink. I don't like the color pink, nudge, nudge, wink, make a budget full of red ink, taking y'all to the brink of depression in your own time. Now you folk singers have finally have something to sing about besides just me all the time, so self-referential with your internal rhyme. You can find it by the blinds and blow your minds on cheap wine, working the coal mine. It's a good time singing the Dust Bowl blues. I'm walking around with no shoes in the hobo college. Well, all that knowledge stolen from you by years of prosperity. So bad for creativity. You know, if Woody Guthrie had a SUV, he'd sing "This land is my land" to get the hell off my property. Trying to get the nation back on his feet wasn't as sweet when there was no way to compete. J.P. Morgan and Rockefeller, those were the days. I'm gonna be big like that my own way. Or president, that's what I meant. If I have to invent and spend every last cent on the upper 5% while the rules get bent, you can sing your laments from the tenements. There's nothing like experience. Yeah. But this is the new that, mama. This is the new that. This is the new that. This is the new that. Hey! We'll be right back now.
Flashlight. You said I'd better take a flashlight. I carried it down your driveway along the rapids of the river. I set it on the table inside the guest cabin. In the morning, I set it outside on the rocking chair on the front porch. I could have seen the gravel of your driveway, the eyes of a raccoon, the darkness like horse blinkers for people who might see the night and panic or become distracted from their course. Distract me, O great void and heartache. Leave me untethered in the golden grass under a silver moon. I break and run along the edge of the night, the dark spine of the mountain. I was up until the morning. I listened to music. I sent bright sparks along a cable around the world, and I told my friends that I loved them. I wrote bad poetry. I wished the stars with me into the blinding day. I poured the salt sea over the mountains. I hid the night in my coat. I kept a dark place inside me where the birds slept. The fridge ran lonely in the kitchen. The heat howled briefly against the eternal cold. A car passed. on the road outside. I walked up to the house for breakfast, which is always too early. I know I'm not alone. Do you not love the night? I take mine for long walks after everyone has gone to work. The road is almost as quiet. I pull the night from my coat and drape it over a power line. I pretend I am drunk and have a great idea for a song. If only the night would hold out. If only the ocean would swallow the whole world. I would go with Noah and be the whistling custodian of nocturnal animals. Noah would come out in his housecoat and tell me I'd better take a flashlight. I would walk off to feed the wood owl and the bat-eared fox and the spectacled bear. I would sing to the fireflies. I would go out onto the forecastle and chuck bobcat feces into the deep ruin of the world. I would listen to the water splash on the bow like the hushing rapids of this river and wait for Noah to turn the lights out so I could finally see.
This is a waltz if you feel like dancing. Inside my head, it seems to me most everything
He came screaming out of the suburbs in his dark and desperate flight from the land of satisfaction into the cold and hungry night. And in a rolling prayer of thunder, run on hope and gasoline, he wrote a letter down to his family and dropped it outside Abilene. He got a job washing dishes and a room at the Shady View, where he laid awake and wondered, where is my rendezvous? My desperate motel lover, all smiles and crazy eyes, and he spent his first day's wages on such a lonely compromise. How would you know desire if you're never hungry? And how would you know God if you're always right? And how would you know you're on a home sweet home if you've never wandered out in the cold and hungry night? She was a waitress named Maria, at least that's what she said. But she was another refugee from a cold and distant bed. And he said, come on, sad Maria, let's ride this coyote west. And she laid with him at the Shady View, but she could not bring him rest. She said, I have a secret, I'm a runaway too, with a different kind of hunger. It was a different world I knew. And it's no wonder we should meet here. It's the middle ground, I guess. For I came here seeking more, and you came here seeking less. How would you know desire if you're never hungry? And how would you know God if you're always right? And how would you know you're on a home sweet home if you never wander out in the cold and hungry night? So they fused their hearts together and they taught each other shame for the only things they wanted, for desires they tried to tame. But hunger is a prayer, satisfaction is a light. And so they called out all the names of God into the cold and hungry night. But how would you know desire if you're never hungry? How would you know God if you're always right? How would you know you're on a home sweet home if you'd never wandered out in the cold and hungry night? The cold and hungry night. Thanks for joining us. Our friend Matt Faulkner had a request for a Corin Raymond song. And I saw that Crystal Honeycutt also tuned in, and I know she likes this song an awful lot. So I'm going to play a Corin Raymond song called Under the Belly of the Night. didn't want to roll the dice on icy roads that night. Sleep in dirty clothes through a frozen Minnesota night. They spent a month of rent to get on board that B-35 and went off the air. And not a soul survived. Singing, that'll be the day I died the night before. How could he know those words of love would only hurt us more? The man on the radio predicted snow and said the only stars to fall over Clear Lake, Iowa fell. Under the belly of the night, stars are falling. Under the belly of the night, under the belly of the night, they're still on the air. You could find them there. How many folks tonight are putting trouble on the run and laying the needle down on that Chicago preacher's son? Having that party while the singer's singing from the grave, and he's out there now, twisting the night away. Behind the wall, something about him singing on the radio, soft and slow, behind the walls of number 7. What's that? No, not Jackie Wilson. Yeah, I'm gonna get it right. This is a Corey Raymond song. I'm gonna get it right. Oh yeah, here we go. And down the courtyard, you could hear him on the radio. Behind the walls of number 7, singing soft and low. Couple moaning when the gun popped in the night above, and they heard the shot and kept making love. Under the belly of the night, under the belly of the night, under the belly of the night, the famous singer fell. The Evening Star Motel. Jackie Wilson's heart is crying on Commercial Drive. As long as there's an FM dial, I know he's still alive. If I should die, I pray the radio my soul to keep. If I don't wait 9 years of sleep. Under the belly of the night, stars are falling. Under the belly of the night, with the Holy Ghost. Under the belly of the night, I'll be on the air. You can find me there. Under the belly of the night, under the belly of the night, under the belly of the night. Hey, love, that's love, and not fade away. Diana was a Cherokee, pretty as you'd ever see, with blue eyes and long black hair, and a wild streak from here to there. Her reservation life was slow, so she packed her bags to go. Moved to Georgia and took the name Diana Jones. Diana ran the Dewdrop Inn, wily as a mountain cat. He kept a room behind the bar for any man who needed that. And people talk about her still, how she'd take a $20 bill and right across Jackson's face, Diana Jones. She brought all the gold in Georgia back shining, $20 at a time. Harlan wore the badge in town, he was always hanging round. But ever since Diana died, you hardly see him on this side. His wife used to come for him and drag him out of the Dewdrop Inn. It wasn't fit for a family man to know Diana Jones. Diana made the front page news the night she went out on the loose, heartbroken with a gun in her hand and in love with a married man. The neighbors called the station scared. Harlan had to go down there. Something went wrong somewhere for Diana Jones. But she brought all the gold in Georgia back shining, $20 at a time. No one knows what happened then between Diana and 5 armed men. Shots were fired and words were said. You 2 men and Diana dead. And things went on the way they do. The papers filled with other news. And the wild died in Harlan too, with Diana Jones. I've only seen him one time since. He come into the Dewdrop Inn and bought all the old boys around and went to lay his money down. Gave a $20 bill a kiss and said, I hate to part with this. And right across Jackson's face it said Diana Jones. But she brought all the gold in Georgia back shining, $20 at a time. ages over me. Help me to go gracefully. Cover me with verdigris. When I leave, I'll leave like a season, like a slow, sweet change in the breeze. But time never needed a reason to turn a few degrees. Verdigris is the color I see. Roll the ages over me and help me to go gracefully. And cover me with verdigris. When I go, I'll go like a shadow, like a slow, sweet change in the light. Before you can say, where does the day go? Look, here comes the night. Look, here comes the night. Help me to go gracefully. Cover me with verdigris. Cover me with verdigris. That's good. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is the Shake Sugaree Americana Residency here every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live from the Kraken on White Cross, North Carolina. We did leave you instructions how to leave a tip there. This is the only way that we have of making a living right now as performers. If you can tip, please do. If you can't, please just stick around and sing along and become part of our community. Say hello to people in the comments. Thanks for tuning in on Facebook, on YouTube. I do believe that YouTube has a slightly better quality, but Facebook is so much fun for the comments. And we have people who watch on Facebook and then have their phone with the comments. They watch on YouTube and have their phone with the comments on Facebook. That's so much fun. I love how much y'all are into it. Thanks to the people who show up and answer people's questions. You've been watching this show for a while, and people show up sometimes in the comments. Like Monica Farrell will answer people's questions. We're like, where do we find the T-shirts? And stuff. Oh, T-shirts. Speaking of T-shirts, we have been shipping T-shirts. Hopefully you got yours. The Global Pandemic 2020, the Tour 2020. The loneliness is poverty. We do believe that. Thank you for showing up and making us feel less lonely. We hopefully making you feel a little less lonely right now as well. You can get one of these at jonathanbyrd.com at the store. Just go to the store and look for it. Thanks so much for your order. It does help drive the wheels, drive the bus for us. We appreciate that. Dakota Stokes running the camera right now. You're looking through Dakota's eyes right now. Spencer Cole's running the camera. Barbara Ford on video production. Barry Tomlinson, the honey sweet sticky sounds of Barry Tomlinson coming live to you over the internet. Johnny Waken on the electric guitar. Austin McCall on the drums, and they are the Pickup Cowboys. That's the Barry Tomlinson theme song right there. Give us some Juanita. We'll send this out to Dan Dover and Cheryl out there listening from Mexico. That's amazing. Y'all listen from another country. It always blows my mind. This is for you. She asked me if I wanted some pie. She tried to put some weight on me. She bring it to the show tonight. She trying to put some weight on me. Juanita, Juanita. She trying to put some weight on me. She came 4 nights in a row. She trying to put some weight on me. Sugar after the show. She tried to put some weight on me. Juanita, Juanita. She tried to put some weight on me. Sweet cream. She tried to put some weight on me. It's her grandma's recipe. She tried to put some weight on me. Juanita, Juanita. Put some weight on me. Juanita, Juanita. Sing it out. She tried to put some weight on me. Oh yeah. See, a lot of people mute themselves when they tune. They turn their instrument off and they tune, they watch the pedal and stuff, but I just want to share this with you right here. That's like one of the reasons to actually play an instrument, is to make that sound. I'd like to send this out to Bill Rote and Mary Beth. We miss you. I'd like to send, we got all these requests. We got from the Crystal Bright, who was actually our special virtual guest tonight. You can give her a hand out there. Stephen Ray Miller sent us a request. Zuppa Zuppa on Instagram from Fayetteville, Arkansas. I know who you are. Thank you so much. Emma Zunker, Marcy Ann Rivas, James Matthews, Kip Jones, Susan Walzer. We played I Don't Understand Myself. We played for Susan Walzer. She's been requesting for 3 weeks. Cindy Hartman, Robert McCombs, Diane Ingold, who requested Amelia, among others. Stuart Harrison, Mary Bycroft, Denise Dill Martin. Mary Bycroft, by the way, was in our online songwriting retreat which you could be if you're a songwriter or you know a songwriter that you would like to support with a scholarship. Just go to onlinesongwritingretreat.com. We have one the 15th to the 17th. We have another one the 22nd to the 24th of this month. 2 weekends. The first one's just about to sell out. Jump on it. Denise Steele Martin, Christy Lundblad Smith, Peggy Carnes Bogan, Jennifer McAnally, Luann Dupuis, Grace Weatherby in Nova Scotia. Hey, Grace. Robina Meek, oh, my sweet friend. And Robina requested dungarees, overalls. And I got to tell you, we usually switch instruments for that song, which we're not doing right now for quarantine reasons. So sorry I can't play that one for you tonight, but we will. James Morgan of Monica Farrell and James Morgan, our dancers. Thank you so much for tuning in, James. Jean W. Holiday, Roz, Nevin, Ty Bursky, and Marcy Ann Rivas. Thank you so much for tuning in, for leaving your comments, for leaving your requests, for being a part of our community. We love you. Houston, Texas, 1958. And I was looking for work from state to state. Well, the man said, son, you're way too young, but this job's to be done working offshore. I caught a 64-footer to a Grand Isle rig. I told him I was 18 just to get the gig. With $2.50 an hour, a steak and a shower, energy was power working offshore. It's a long way out just to trust your luck. It's a long way down just to bring it back up. They put me in the crow's nest lining up a run. I was lining up another when that one was done. Hey, when the sunset bled, the Gulf turned red. 2 men to a bed working offshore. It was 10 days on and 5 days off. Yeah, my back was getting strong, my head was getting soft. I lost a finger in a chain, I had to retrain. Little pain for my gain, working offshore. Yeah. It's a long way out just to trust your luck. I said it's a long way down just to bring it back up. To bring it back up. Hey, Johnny, bring it now. 1959, I went back to school to get what's mine. Well, hey, I heard then 18 of my friends, they never came in from working offshore. And there's no telling how many men have fallen. I said, now it's $2.50, what, $3 a gallon? You're standing in that line, you just keep it in mind that men still dying working offshore. It's a long way out just to trust your luck. I said it's a long way down just to bring it back up. Back up, yeah. You got to bring it back up, child. It's a long way. It's a long way down. Back up. Bring it back up. Back up. Sing along at home now. Back up. Bring your browser back up. Facebook, back up. I'm on YouTube now. Back up. Periscope, Mixer, and Twitch. Back up. Come on now. I love it. That's it.
And that's all she wrote.
Man said that's it. That's all you get. I don't know. Are you satisfied? I'm satisfied. I'm thinking there's a wet spot over here somewhere. Mr. Johnny Waken on the electric guitar. Put your hands together at home, ladies and gentlemen. Austin McCall on the drums.
Oh my God. That's it. I had about enough of that. We're not done until she says.
Thanks so much for joining us again for the Shake Sugaree Americana Residency. We're here every Wednesday night from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And live from the Kraken on White Cross, North Carolina. We appreciate you joining us from wherever you're joining us from. Some people watch from the UK or Germany or Denmark or Mexico tonight, Canada. Thanks so much for joining us. Please let your friends know about this. Your friends and your family, you can share this live stream with them. I think this is one of the best live streams on the internet. We love to get your requests. Every Wednesday morning, I ask what your requests are on Facebook and Instagram. We gather those requests together, and we make our playlist entirely out of those requests. And I hope Matt Faulkner is still watching. If he's not, then people who love Matt Faulkner are watching, that's for sure. And we're going to take you out with a Matt Faulkner song here called Do You Dream? This is almost like a theme song for this thing. We started this January 10th, 2018 was our first show here at the Kraken. It's the first show ever just like playing every week and passing the bucket for tips. We had no idea what would happen. And what happened was a community formed that we could not have predicted. We made great money passing the hat every week, and we have ever since. We've gotten attention from local and national press. It's just been incredible to us that we show up every week and you show up every week. And you're so good to us, and we appreciate that. So this is a song about dreams. And the most important line in this song to me is, what do you do to make it happen? Thanks for making it happen for us. We love you. I'm Jonathan Byrd. These are the Pickup Cowboys. Barry Tomlinson on audio, Barbara Ford on video production, Dakota Stokes and Spencer Coles running cameras. Thanks to Jody and Kirk of the Kraken for letting us in here to do this, and we'll see you next week. Do you dream? Do your dreams come true? What do you see? What do you do to make it happen? Do you dream? Do your dreams come true? What do you see? What do you do to make it happen? Well, I caught another one. I'll chase one down for you. We're on another ride, a carnival for a few friends. See things like they should be and stand up on our could be and dream dreams. Do you remember what it was like being a child, but not thinking about the hard things, just wide open wild, playing night games in the neighborhood and playing like grown-ups should, dreaming like there's no way you could these days. I caught another one. I'll chase one down for you. We're on another ride, a carnival for a few friends to see things like they should be and stand up on our could be and dream dreams. the crowd. Stand out somewhere and look at the clouds. The fact of the matter, and fair and square, straightforward and honest. You got to dream like you care. No fair to the Midland, my fair-weathered friend. Don't fall between two stools. You're the friend of a friend, a falling head over heels like I did for you, and right over backwards and into the truth. I caught another one, I'll chase one down for you. We're on another ride, a carnival for a few friends, to see things like they should be, and stand up on our could be, and dream, dream. Dream? Do your dreams come true? What do you see? What do you do to make it happen? Do you dream? Do your dreams come true? What do you see? What do you do to make it happen? Thanks for making our dreams come true. Y'all have a great night.